So you think if they, like, advertise the wall for Trump? Because it's been, like, 3 years now. Do you think if they just, like, advertise it or something? Kind of like like, how you said, like, a Grand Canyon thing or something?
Well, yeah, it's all about presentation. Like, I feel like, it's marketing presence is everything. I mean, he's going about it all as, like, the keep them out side of thing.
Yeah.
What he really should be going about is, like, tourist attraction. Do you imagine the amount of money
Kinda
that
has
could be
more color
made
to
if there are,
it.
like, gift shops every mile? And it's like, yeah, come to the border wall, bring the family.
Bring your IDs. Come on, bring everything.
Exactly, yeah. Make sure you have your, license on you. But
we
if you
love
do
kids.
that, yeah, we love kids.
We won't chain them up. We won't, like, throw them in a cage.
No, of course, there can be a zoo there. There can be a museum. And, like, the best part is Mexico can get in on it. Their half of the wall can have, like, Mexican food restaurants, which are, like, just food restaurants.
Yeah.
The American side can sell beer.
Like, burgers, hot dogs, all that.
And, like,
all American style, all
could
American.
you imagine people coming from around the world to visit the border?
I mean, they do, like you said, they do it for the Great Wall of China. So
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
Why
Like,
not?
that's my mentality there. Do you know how many people go to the Great Wall of China? It's the same thing. It's literally a wall China built to keep out the other people.
That is true. It was,
and we're like, yeah, history.
Yeah, Trump was like, that's a good idea. Let's bring it back. Everybody likes the '80s. Let's go all the way back.
We love China. Okay.
I mean, that's what he's been saying. All right, hi guys, welcome to the podcast.
Yes.
New Year, same us. Nothing has changed.
If you were unsure about that, we're still here.
Yeah, nothing has
doing our thing.
I mean, maybe a new look. I don't know, something. But
Yeah.
just till then, this is us. Luke isn't here right now. He's a spooky specter right now. He kind of died. He's a ghost right now. That's it. But
yep. So they brought in Discount Luke, aka me.
Yeah, hey, we got a new special guest finally after 4 months of trying to find a guest. Trust me, I tried. That's a lie. I didn't try.
Like, I was on episode 1, talked about Jesus's penis, and I was like, all right, I'm out. That's the note.
And then he came back.
Yep. And immediately we're talking about the border wall. Like,
now
what do
it's
bring
better
to the
than just
table?
like Jesus' penis looking like a triangle. It's better than that.
Some would argue that, I'm sure.
Some say it will look like a cross.
Well, like with the balls.
Yeah, no. It's just like 3 tips, on each side.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at.
Oh,
And then,
so
like, the veins, it's like shaped like him.
A real pleaser? Because I hear everyone talking about girth. Could you imagine if, it's not girthy, but it's got 3 heads.
I mean,
so
he is Jewish too, so just like those 3, I'm just like,
true.
that's even better.
The 3 wise men right there.
Hey, there we go. Yeah, see, there we go. That makes sense. It makes perfect sense. So, guys, we got some stories about New Year's that happened a few days ago.
You want to get started?
I mean, okay, I'll start off my morning with New Year's Eve. So, New Year's Eve, me and my brother made a joke, and while I was trying to, like, look up some stuff, went into trying to find some passwords since, like, I got a new phone and everything.
Ooh, nice.
I saw Minecraft. Then I realized, like, oh shit. In 2012, I asked my mom to buy Minecraft for me because, let's face it.
It was a thing in 2012.
It was a thing.
Everyone was
new.
playing it in 2012.
I was fucking dumb. But when I went on there and just, like, log in, just like, oh shit, it still works. And then me and my brother made a joke, basically like, I dare you to play Minecraft for an hour.
Yeah.
That's what I did. I played Minecraft for an hour. And after like 40 minutes of it to download, and just like finally play.
It's Minecraft.
I fucking hated it.
40 minutes?
It took forever, dude.
So really, when I play Minecraft, I'm doing one of 2 things. It's either Transcrafters, or I just have had a stressful day, and I need my brain to just do nothing. In Minecraft, like, just starting a new world, punching trees, it's surprisingly relaxing. Like, if you're just not thinking and your body's just doing it.
Not for me.
But recently, Dylan and I, we tried recording something that was
God.
gold on paper, but horrible in execution, just because Minecraft servers, maybe if you're playing Minecraft now, you don't know. Back when I was playing Minecraft, servers were pretty good. They were fun. Now, it's pay to win.
Oh, definitely.
Like, I was on basically a survival game server, and it's not survival games. It's you pay money, they give you the loot. And if you don't, you just open a chest, and I was like, there's a carrot, There's leather boots. Meanwhile, people are running around with full enchanted diamond armor.
And just like, you know, it's magical and all that area.
Dylan and I tried recording it for about 45 minutes and got maybe 4 minutes of usable footage.
Wow.
If that. That's how brutal it was.
That's pretty much, yeah.
Like, it was repetitive getting our ass kicked. It was awful.
So, alright. So anyways, so I did try to play for an hour.
Mm-hmm.
God, I was fucking bored. I was like so bored. Like, this is not fun.
Again,
I don't know.
Don't focus on it. Put on YouTube and just let your hands take over.
Oh, but here's the thing. Like, my speaker wasn't working. I was trying to connect my headphones to it.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, I had to listen to like Minecraft music for like a full hour.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
It was bad. I did do that. It was bad. And here's the thing. I played God mode for a bit, just to like fuck around. I made a house, made a giant. I blew up shit, made a dick. You know, just I got bored. Then like I want to put on survival. Let's see what happens. Survival. Let's see what happens. So you know, I just like explored around, just fucking doing the stupidest shit. Just like I killed a horse or something. I don't know. Then I walked into a cave, saw fucking creeper, and then it blew up, and I'm like, all right, I fucking quit. I deleted straight up. I was done. I didn't want to like continue with that anymore. Like, you know what? I had my fun. I'm getting rid of it. That was the worst experience ever.
Oh, was it on your phone, Minecraft?
No. It's on like my computer. That's why it took
say,
44 minutes.
Phone, then that would just be the worst.
Yeah,
I've never understood Pocket Edition.
I don't get
why Minecraft on your phone?
It's so kids at school can play Minecraft.
Why do you need to do that, though?
Because they're Minecrafters, and they need to get all the diamonds and all the ladies. Don't you know this? That's how everyone gets laid.
It's like
playing Minecraft.
I don't know. I think I just kind of am meh with phone games in general, because I've not found one where the controls are like, oh yeah, that works every time.
Yeah.
Like, it's always just like, oh, my fat thumb, nope, that's not,
just
nope, just press that spot, like,
it's
never worked for me.
I don't even have, like, you know, game apps on my phone anymore. It's just, like... Or, I don't even want them. Just, like, I listen to music, watch YouTube, and just do some research. That's pretty much it.
I agree. Yeah. That's what my phone is.
I don't have no point for just, like, any little app things.
Unfortunately,
really
social media is something, like, the past 6 months, I go on social media way more than I wish. And it's just, it's the worst. I hate it. I would love to just uninstall. I know, right? Uninstall. But it's like, YouTube is like the reason I don't. It's like, oh, I need to market this video. I need to market the film. And I need to do all that stuff.
Yeah, or just...
If I could just uninstall.
Oh my god, that'd be great. Or just, you know, like, oh, I just gotta do research on this. Like, how do they do that? Or just like, how do I fix this because my phone's broken? Or like, you know, how to get rid of a virus from Pornhub or something. I don't know, something like that. You know,
usually you have that page bookmarked.
Just definitely bookmarked. Just like, how to get rid of virus. I'm tired of seeing horse porn. How do I get rid of it? And then it just sends me to that. Like, god damn it, I'm stuck. I'm stuck in the loop.
The rabbit hole of horse
exactly,
stick.
It's a rabbit hole of horse stick. That's it. It's just you're stuck. So, back to my story.
Yes, continue please.
I went to a party.
Okay.
Like, it was around 8 at night, and I went to a couple of friends I've been, like, seeing for a long time. I'm still kind of new to them. Kind of because, like, only met them at cons with their art booths and everything. And, like, I think it's really cool that I got, like, more art buds. Because I think it's awesome. Because, for one, we can relate on stuff. And two, that's pretty much it.
It's just that.
Yeah, and when I got to do some, like, more, like, you know, get to hang out with them more, the more I realized, damn, fuck. Like, they're fucking fantastic people, but goddamn, they cannot control their liquor. Like, trust me, trust me, they're amazing people. I love them, but just, like, once they get fucking drunk, it's like, god damn it. The only other person was my friend Kat, who was, like, awesome. Plus, like, we hang out all the time, so Kat's a cool person, an awesome cosplayer.
Yep, how's Dog?
Dog's pretty cool, too, you know? It's just, like, he's just hanging out. Bert's pretty cool, too. Rat, I don't know about Rat. He's kind of being an asshole right now, you know what I mean?
And he always dresses pretty ratty.
Yeah, so. Yeah, it's just all sketchy and kind of dirty, and I don't understand that. But yeah, so, the more I got to hang out with them, the more I realized, like, some of them are, like, aggressive when they get hung up, like, you know, when they get drunk or something, or just, like, over that, because, like, when we were playing Smash.
Oh.
Yeah, and my friend Adam, who I talked about over the podcast, Adam's a cool guy. I like him. I think he's an interesting person in my opinion. He's very interesting. Because, for one, he's an artist, and I love his art style, and I love everyone's art style in there. 2, he's like a closeted furry.
So how does the closeted part fit in?
Well, it has to do with Smash, too, because, like, there's this one character he really likes, and it's Isabelle from, like, Animal Crossing.
Okay.
Yeah, and once the new people I met, like, won in a full battle, I fucking, failed as an example from one of the videos that we did. I mean, let's face it, I had no idea where I was fucking going. You
still got, like, 3rd out of the group of 5.
Believe it or not, I got 3rd on that game, too, believe it or not. I even got 4th, and I was like, hey, that's pretty good, not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when the next champion was coming, it was Isabelle, and he was like, don't you fucking dare lose that shit, or I swear to God. I was like, holy fuck.
Wow, okay.
I was like, aggressive, man. Like, don't get me wrong, it was amazing, but just like, fuck. God damn. And we also played Uno.
Ooh.
Yeah. So that
Uno.
Yeah, it was the old it was like the old version and all that. So just like that old card. And when I played, I was trying to control my anger. Because like, you know how Uno is when it comes to me. We have like fucking 3 or 4 videos about this.
You played all the friend ruining games like Smash Bros, Uno. It's like, just throw in a Pictionary. Like, yeah, that's fine.
Throw in that. And believe it or not, that guy was fucking... Adam was fucking winning. I was just like, God damn you, son of a bitch. It was like right after I left the game, and I just watched him play. Like, you fucking bastard. I was just like, God damn it. How the fuck does he... Because apparently the Uno gods worship him, like, give him the power.
It's that, because you can't be skilled at Uno. That doesn't work.
You fucking can't.
It's just luck. I mean...
It's just pure luck. But soon that luck will go away. Trust me. I had it on the 3rd round when I won, and then I lost it. Then I was just like, shit, I'm back where I am. Because you saw that whole, like, live stream. Yeah, it was 4 times. Just, like, 3rd time was, like, when we did the lemon thing. That day, we were super fucking tired.
Oh, my God.
And I won, and I got, like, super tired. Like, I went home after that. I went home. I won as a champion, but, man, I was super tired. 4th time was a charity thing, and goddamn, I would say that's my favorite video of all time.
That was the passing on of the Uno torch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uno was just the perfect, like, mini franchise. It wasn't scripted, but might as well have been.
It was the best thing ever. But overall, just, like, the whole thing of just with Adam and just, like, fucking... it was evil. Alright, so let's get to that. So, the highlight, I want to say, for the whole night of that party was playing a drinking game. I didn't drink. I was just, like, absorbing air just like this. That's it, because...
Get drunk off doing that. It's like, the other night, you're like, woo, guys, don't let me drive home.
I just want that. That's it. All I had was just Sprite cranberry the whole night. Believe it or not, that shit's really good. That's, like, really good. Even though for all the memes and the jokes about it, that's really good. I'm
gonna be honest, I don't get the memes. Like, I saw the original commercial, and I was like, that's fine. Why do we have to meme that?
It is the most thirstiest time, so yeah. I didn't really get the meme either, man. Trust me, I didn't get it. So, the game is... the drink game that we played.
Okay.
I don't know the name of it, but I'll describe it. So, even amount of people, maybe like 8 or 4 people.
8 or 4 people.
Put their name in a hat.
Yeah.
And
one...
God damn it.
Go on.
One person draws, 2 names, and, they decide the other person on, who they should be. But it can't be, them, because it won't work. So, let's just say, in our Just For You Studios group,
gotcha.
If Willie picked you, then in a way you would have to be Willie. Now, the best way how this game works is basically you have to there could be a little bit of dressing up too. So if you got glasses you're wearing, or a hat, or just you give them an extra shirt or the watch that you always wear, you can imitate them. And the way to do that is just basically describe them the best in situations that they would probably do. So per se, Nick.
Yep.
Like if Wooly impersonated you, like, you know, like, so, Nick, how was filming? Like Xmas. See, you guys, like, you know, there's this one scene I really wanted to do, but we didn't have time. The time was crunching around Christmas Eve. So I had to, like, hold up, something's on my phone. So anyways, back on. So anyways, we had to, like, get a different perspective, had to get the lighting right, had to rewrite something real quick, and then, like, we just had to get it done real do it good, you know what I mean? Yeah.
There you go. Like looking in a mirror.
Exactly, but, like, trust me, it went brutal after that, because apparently, with that, like, if it goes well, it's a yay or nay thing. If they, like, if they describe the person very well and everyone agrees that, like, you know, they would definitely do that, like, you know, they put their hands up. If not, they just, like, don't raise their hand.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently, there are, like, 2 people I got so fucking well that I don't even know that much. And I'm gonna... and there's this one person named Taryn.
Okay.
Which, like, you know, I love her art style, but apparently I brutally, like, got her. And they got me back, too. Trust me. They fucking got me back. And the way how it went was just, like... The way I described her is just, like, you know, just draw... Like, the question was, like, so what was your last drawing? Oh, you know, just... I was doing a cool Hello Kitty thing with just, like, hot colors and all that. Just, like, I had to make it, like, cute, you know? Just really cute and just do aesthetic pictures of just, like, a vapor, like, you know, vaporwave.
Yeah.
A vaporwave thing. Or, like, I don't know, like, vaporwave thing. Just
the
take a
jewel.
picture. Yeah, the jewel. No. No jewel thing, just, like, a vaporwave, like, the music.
A mod?
It's not a... Sure, why not?
What juice flavor? I'm not getting it. No.
Yeah, but anyways, I was just, like, imitating her, just, like, and I never gonna fucking do cold colors, because I only do hot colors. And apparently I really got her to that, just, like, where she was just laughing her ass off. And everybody agreed, like, yeah, fucking work on cold colors for once. Like, oh shit, what did I fucking do?
You started some drama there. Okay.
I did, I started some
cold color drama.
Yeah, then they threw it back on me. Because here's the thing, they don't know me that fucking well, so they see me as, like, a shy person, you know, I was in animation class, and, like, I was supposed to do a project, but instead I looked at Rick and Morty memes. But then I felt really bad. And that just, like, fucked me up, just like, oh shit, they know. But here's the thing.
That's the worst in that game. When they pull out one of those things, like, oh, they know.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I forgot about that. And
like a repressed childhood memory.
Yeah, they pulled out something super fucking cringy of me. I was just like, fuck. They win. They got me back fucking good. The other person I just met, like, I can't remember his name, but he talked about how he was in New York, so I just imitated one of his stories. And it's a Tinder story, actually.
Oh, those are always fun.
Yeah,
Said no one ever.
I'll describe it the best way I can. So,
okay.
The question was, so how was your time at New York? This is how I did it. So I was at New York, you see. And I got this scar from a Tinder date.
I like this person.
I like him too, trust me. I love this guy already. And what happened was apparently on his Tinder date, like, she was, like, a nice girl and all at first.
Ooh.
And, like, you know, when she was a rich person, so they went back to her apartment and all that, and they were having a good time. Okay. And she, like, you know, wanted her, like, do you want to smoke? And it was a big fucking cigar. So she, like, smoked up the cigar, and she was unbuttoning his shirt, like, oh, okay, like, this is fine, I guess. And then what happened? She put the cigarette bud on the chest right there, just, like, burned it, just like, ah!
Interesting kink, but
yeah,
okay.
that is interesting. Then he said, like, oh, I gotta go for a doctor's appointment. Like, come back here, you slut.
I have a burning kink. I just like to burn people.
Yeah, and then he just ran off, and he said, like, you know, come back here, you fucking slut.
I just imagine.
I mean, like, I love
sex with someone. They're in a fireman's outfit. You have the blowtorch. You're like, let's do it.
So the way how I did it, like, I kind of altered the story, just like, you know, when he like, you know, like, burn him with the cigarette, like, ah, do it again, ah, okay, hold up, one more time, ah. So after, then he just ran off, and that's it. Apparently, I got him too. Like, dude, I'm so fucking sorry. Like, the other few times when they got me was just like my prom like situation over like my first boner. So you know, I was in middle school and I saw this
first boner story.
like first of all, it was in the 6th grade, so get it right.
I just imagine,
and it was on the bus.
Like a scrapbook. It's like, aw, Gio's first boner.
Like, I don't know, it's just the way how they described me. It's just like, I looked all shy and nervous. Like, they need to hang out with me more. Because, like, you see how I act in this fucking on this fucking channel. Just, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
I know, it would be funny, though, if it's just, like, on the outside, super shy. Down there, he's an extrovert. Just like, hello, everybody.
Yeah.
Shh, go away, you. Just get the pillow.
So just like Storytime animators? They say that they're extroverts, but in reality, they're just like, hi, everybody. I love to meet new people. Hi. I'm kind of shy, though. Don't look at me. Basically. But, yeah, that's my experience. Like, goddamn, it was fun and all. Trust me, don't get me wrong. Then we'll play, like, you know, the Jackbox game.
Oh, Jackbox is the best.
Yeah. It was good, but I'm not gonna lie, people were kind of fucking cheating.
Which Jackbox game was it? Drawful?
The Draw one.
Figured art people would play the Draw-On game.
Yeah, motherfucker Adam.
Like, let me get the iPad and then the pen.
Motherfucker used a screen tablet for, like, you know, animation and all that. Fucker use that. Like, goddamn you shit. Goddamn you furry fuck.
You furry fuck. Using a tablet and boning cats.
Yeah, you think drawing cats with tits and everything is gonna help you out? You fuck. Oh man.
It's like the prompt was Mall Santa. Why'd you draw a cat with tits? It doesn't make.
I mean, there. But goddamn. Trust me, I love them all. They're all fucking better than me on art, in my opinion. Like, they're like, their art style is so fucking amazing, but just like, goddamn it. They use, like, you know, they got one from the old books. When they use that on me, just fuck. The Rick and Morty shit really hurt me physically. Like, fuck, I remember that. That hurts emotionally. God.
Like a therapy session.
Yeah, that basically, like, the
you're
day
on the
after.
couch, and how does that make you feel?
Makes me feel
They'll
dumb.
act it out after you tell me.
No! I was really hoping to imitate Adam, because I have the best way to describe it.
What would that be?
Alright. So I was drawing at my work. And then this fucking asshole woman came up to me while I was drawing anime tits.
So how long have they been in New York and married to Danny DeVito?
I don't know. But just, in my opinion, it's just like, they stream a lot, and I love it for that. But just like, trust me, they're
maybe that's why they see you as shy. They're on like 27 and you're operating at like a 9.
Yeah,
so
probably. And they've been joking about just like, one about Jack, like, you know, they have a podcast too. And just like, you know, guys, I think we can do better on this podcast. I'm not so sure. We're just like, we can do better. I'm just like, motherfucker, that's
this is the best podcast around. What
yeah,
are they
what are you talking
about?
Yeah. But yeah, that's my story to basically my New Year's Eve party.
Nice.
What about you?
Okay, so this past week, my brother, sister-in-law, and niece, they were all in California for, basically from day after Christmas to New Year's Eve. And, because they were in California, we were dog-sitting their dog.
Ooh.
Roxy, she's just been downstairs kind of thing. And it was a really nice time having her here, but New Year's Eve, the day of, I was recording something. Might have been the nominations video that came out that night, actually.
Ooh,
with Luke.
fancy.
Which, if you've seen that, then you realize I was playing the gross fat character. But anyway, apparently while I was recording that, the dog found a plate of cookies that was on the counter, and I was like, I'll grab that, and just destroyed the plate and ate all the cookies. None of them had chocolate in them.
Okay, I was worried. Like, is that dog dead now?
It was a lot of cookies. And just, my dad just sent me the picture after I'd recorded that of just like, the plate shatters, so these just red pieces of plate and crumbs on the floor, and says, like, apparently we didn't put it high enough.
Alright, so
but anyway, good. The dog then, I came down, she was just, like, my character in that video, just like, oh, don't talk to me for a little bit. I'm just gonna lay here. You guys do your thing. I'm just gonna relax. Dude. I'm happy. I'm good.
Dude, that sounded like me yesterday after eating fucking pizza. Just like, don't talk to me, please. Just Pizza Hut pizza in my stomach. Like, don't look at me. What are you looking at? Too.
Yeah.
And I was just watching Watchmen finally, and it was fucking. It was a really good movie. I love that movie. I understand why DC was trying to do that, but you know, Watchmen was its own thing. But back to your.
Yeah. But anyway. So that night, we left the dog Roxy and then my cat just here at the house because we were going to go over to my uncle and aunt's house. It's literally walking distance. Like, I think they're closer to where I live than you are.
Oh, wow.
Like, they're halfway between us, basically.
Dang, alright.
But anyway, so, like, literally a 3 to 5 minute drive, if that. Went there and actually got to play Mario Party with my cousins a little bit.
That's always
Love
fun.
that game. And, not to brag, but when we do the Mario Party videos that we're gonna do here shortly in the next couple of days.
Yeah, Mario Party.
I came in second place, and then the round after got first, which isn't saying that much because there's only like 25% strategy, 75% luck in that game.
I mean, yeah. I mean, like, I get it. You want to show off. You're going to win Mario Party. I understand.
I'm absolutely not. This is me saying I don't have to win Mario Party because I've already done it. This is my out right here.
So no matter what, like, let's just say if
I'm
Lily
a winner regardless.
or Dylan wins, just like, I don't care. I already won.
I already got my win. I
already won.
This was a charity thing. I wasn't even playing. I didn't even care.
Like, you think I care? No. You see, I already won months before you guys. So in a way, I'm the automatic winner.
Exactly.
And it's aggressive. It's just aggressive. Have we never seen before like this? Just like the inner rage of like you are the ultimate gamer.
But anyway, but when we got back, it was maybe right about 10 o'clock at night, and then my parents like to do the New Year's as of New York, so they can go to bed early.
Yeah.
So I'll do that with them. They'll go to bed, then I'll celebrate normal New Year's by myself, type thing. So we did our kind of toast thing, and then my dad was going to go into their room to go to bed when he noticed in their room there was a knocked over Safeway bag with some gum wrappers around it.
Oh.
Now, if you're not aware, and we weren't at the time, I did some Google searching after I heard that, but apparently gum contains something called xylitol, which is even worse for dogs than chocolate. To where a medium-sized dog should only have about maybe 7 pieces. Up to like 70 could cause severe liver damage, but even 40, what the xylitol does is it drops blood sugar significantly, which can cause coma. And there was a whole pack that was eaten.
Where is
which
the
is
dog?
20 pieces. The dog was walking around totally fine.
Okay, I'm kind of worried now. Where is the dog?
But my dad saw that. He told us. I did the Googling, and I found that out. And I was like, oh, that's not good. Because the door was pretty much closed. So while we were at the party, the dog was able to open the door, sniffed around my parents' room, found the bag, and then found the gum. And so ate the entire thing of gum. And I was kind of worried. So we called. We did a lot of Googling, and we called both poison control and a 24-hour vet office, and we were on the line with them kind of periodically throughout the night trying different things. The first thing they recommended was make the dog throw up. We tried that, didn't work. The second thing was try and get a lot of sugar in the dog to counteract
How would
the
you
sugar
do that?
droppage. Maple syrup.
Really?
Yes.
All right,
so
that's
maple
fucking
syrup,
good to know.
honey, things like that. Because you want fast-acting sugar. Like the plate of cookies she had earlier, if we were to try that now, that wouldn't be quick enough to try and get it into her bloodstream, so you want something that's like fucking pure sugar.
So just like sap. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright,
So,
that's interesting. Alright, cool.
Which, one thing we didn't quite know at the time was, for I think a large-sized dog, you'd want to give them 3 teaspoons of maple syrup to counteract it. Roxy's maybe a medium-sized dog. My mom just gave her like 6. So she was more than fine because of that, basically.
And I hope.
But it's more so just a warning because the bills, like it's weird because a pack of gum costs like $1, right?
Yeah.
The maple syrup didn't work and we had to take her to the vet bills would be like $1,200.
I mean, yeah.
Because they want to monitor the dog for 72 hours.
Yeah.
And that's
a lot of money. Just
so,
like, fuck.
More so, just as a warning, if you have a dog, gum, keep it as far away as possible.
Like chocolate.
And then also, yeah, treat it like chocolate, basically.
Yeah.
Because it's actually worse. Because I think it's even like chocolate, dogs need to have a little bit amount. Gum, they can just have a little bit, and it's like, ooh, you might want to take that to the vet.
It's like it died.
So yeah, if you have a dog, gum. Look up the ingredients. If it has xylitol, either get it out of the house or keep it far, far away from the dog.
So,
and if it doesn't have xylitol, you're good.
So, friendly reminder: xylitol, get that out of here. It's gonna die if it has that.
Yep. So, luckily, dog was totally fine. And in the morning, basically just took a shit and was like, "Oh, I'm all good." It was back to normal.
So just like nothing happened. All right, cool.
My parents, who normally go to bed at like 8 p.m., stayed up till 1 a.m. And I stayed up till maybe 2 a.m. and woke up. I slept basically on the living room floor, so if the dog came out, I could kind of keep an eye. So I didn't get a great sleep and was only asleep for like 4 hours, but it was an interesting way to start off 2019.
Yeah, Happy New Year's.
I literally just made the joke at midnight, like, Happy New Year's, as we were feeding the dog maple syrup and on the line with poison control.
Eat it, bitch.
So,
eat that syrup.
Yeah, the first day of 2019, weird, rough day for me. So I'm just hoping it's just like, great, we're going to get it out of the way immediately so the rest of the year can be great. Because otherwise, 2019 is going to suck for me.
I got other news that might suck. It's just saying a kid got into a rhino thing in the zoo. It's 2016 all over again. Get ready for rhino memes.
Yeah. The rhino Ramambe?
Maybe, I don't know. I don't know, I just saw that yesterday, like, God fucking damn it.
Well, it's weird. You saw that. There was also recently a lion.
God damn it.
It was someone who, it was, maybe a 19 to 25-year-old who worked at the zoo.
Yeah.
Or was interning or something.
Yeah. Just
got mauled by a lion.
You know what? If the lion didn't die, it's okay.
Well, they put down the lion.
Okay, well, we're back in 2016.
So.
Alright, so.
People dying, animals dying. It's a rough way to start the year.
Yeah, you know what? Life is just life. I mean, 2016, 2019, they're basically the same thing. For the 6, just flip it around and bam, we're back in 2016.
The year marker is pretty arbitrary.
I mean,
it's like someone said, it's a new one. And then
ever since then,
we're like, I guess it's a new one.
Yeah, Happy New Year's. We're back where we started. All right. Let's continue. So how are the movies lately for like December?
I mean, from what I've seen, pretty much every movie I've seen this month, aside from one I've liked. Like, saw Spider-Verse this month, loved
Saw
Spider-Verse.
Saw it 3 times, fucking great.
I saw it once, and then after seeing it, I was like, I can't find any problems with it. So I saw it the next day to see if it was like, am I crazy?
That's what I did too, man. Actually, second time I just wanted to see like extra stuff I didn't see. I saw the Iron Spider suit, the Stealth suit, the PS4 suit, the...
Yep.
Hold on, I already said that. The Reverse Spider-Man, the blue and red one, which is like evil clone of Spider-Man, the old comics. I saw just like a bunch of different ones. Saw 2 Stan Lees that Dylan was talking about. Like, wow, there he is, I guess. I don't know, I didn't see him the second time. I did see him the third time. Like, there he is. I found you.
Like, where's Waldo? Where's Stan Lee?
Yeah, where's Stan Lee, though? Yeah. Why Stan Lee? What?
Be a much more depressing game to play in real life.
Where's
Stan Lee? Oh.
Oh, right. Found him.
That's just... We just went up, Stan Lee.
Now we're back
joke.
down. This is just like the October podcast with the November one. Or October, I don't remember. It's one of those.
But yeah, Spider-Verse, loved that. Bumblebee did a Let's Talk movie about it. So I went off for about an hour talking about it there.
But we can like
is there
summarize
anything?
it.
Yeah, what do you want to say about it?
I did find a few problems with it, but I overall love the movie. I love how those companies just like actually made the Transformers look that they can transform, and I really like that part. It's just wow, and plus it gave me that full Cybertron feel, just like a Cybertron itself. It actually looks like a planet, not some weird hexagon thing.
Of the movie, I was like, done. This is what I wanted.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. I would have left if it just said "Bone." Be like, all right, that was a great movie. I'll see you guys. Oh, there's more. Oh, okay. I guess I could stay for the rest. I just love like the whole Cybertron. I saw Shockwave, Starscream, Soundwave. I love like for viewers who don't know, I fucking love Shockwave. I just like
Shockwave's my favorite.
He is awesome. He's awesome. He's got the one eye. He's got the glow bits and everything.
He's fucking powerful. Like
and he can speak. He can speak normal. Hello. Hello. How are you? Hello. The one pro of that scene was just like RC. Like I kind of described her. Like she looks like a porcelain doll. Now the way I would have done is just like, if you're gonna go with the metal look, just continue with the metal look. Don't make her look like a weird plastic porcelain face thing. Cause like I did like look up like the face of hers, like in like screenshots from it. Still, like I don't care if you got like little details, just like go on the metal thing. Trust me, I love seeing her in it, but just like even Wheeljack, I love Wheeljack. Wheeljack was amazing in that. Again, even Ironhide.
They were in there like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
So in a 2-hour movie, but
hey, every character brought me back to my childhood.
That's true, and the Fall of Cybertron scene was just awesome.
Especially the pose that Optimus made from the first movie, just like I got you.
Yep.
That was great. Even Bumblebee's like. I like the parts that they took from the Bayverse. I really like that. For the most part, yeah.
It was, my thing is, it's weird that, you know, if this is a reboot, just commit.
Just commit to it. Don't, like, you know, soft bait, you know. Just
yeah. Because, again, the movie, one thing that was really weird about it is I felt it couldn't decide if it were prequel or reboot. Yeah. So it did both, which... Yeah. It's kind of bizarre.
I want to say a prequel because, like, the first one, like, kind of showed, like, everyone...
Optimus is on Earth.
Yeah. Like, they kind of... So, it is... I'm saying... in my opinion, I'm saying it's a nice, like, very ground-to-earth reboot that
Let's
could
hope.
Stay. Other thing, the love interest of that one guy took off his shirt. I don't get that part. Like, what was the point of that? Who was the point of that blonde chick? Who was you wish? Fuck you. I hate you for that one part.
There were just a few. There were not many, but just a few little micro Bay-isms. Just like Michael Bay. Just Travis Knight's directing the scene, and Bay just goes, "What if he took his shirt off?" And Travis is like,
"Travis, get out. Hey, get out. Get lost."
Why would I do? Shh, I'm the money.
And
take your shirt off. Fine.
Take your shirt off. No, not you. Not you. You. You're under. Keep it on. You, sir, right there. What, me? Yeah, take it off. Come on. Like, Bay was like, I was tricked. Okay. I was tricked.
He really meant Haley Steinfeld.
Yeah, basically. I was tricked. Okay.
That's the compromise. Just like, Michael Bay, like, look, your leading lady isn't sexy enough. So, I just want to see a shirt taken off.
He done it twice. They done it twice. Travis like, all right, we'll have a character take his shirt off. One for the
extra 27, good-looking dude. Take your shirt off, and Bay's like, this will do.
You tricked me. I'll get you again. Second time that happened in the car. Give me your shirt. Well, okay. Like, you know, take off her shirt. You, take off your shirt. Okay. You tricked me again. You got me again. And then just like, fight me. Just like, he has a gun, fight me. He has a gun and everything. Like, your move, Bay.
Michael Bay is an interesting human.
He is. He is. I'm not gonna lie. He really is. The milk commercial was interesting. Hi there.
But yeah, it's because especially in real life, he's a really awkward dude. Server. But it's like, yeah, it's so weird that awkward dudes just like explosion there, sexy girl there, more explosions there. Like, okay, dude.
Also, another thing, just like the one soldier who said he got a date. I thought he was going to be another interesting character. Nope, just slide that off. So that was just my few problems with it. I mean, like, it's not a perfect movie, but just, like, I love the movie because, like, it really made me feel like a kid again. Mm-hmm. Like, they didn't push the 80s thing that much. Just like, hey, you love the 80s? 80s. 80s, just like Ready Player One.
I also liked, like, last night, for instance, 30 plus Transformers. This movie, basically 3.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And it made it, like, very easy to tell who's who in a fight. You have bright yellow, bright red, and bright blue.
Yeah, simple colors that anyone can see.
Yep. The fight choreography was awesome.
Oh,
the camera work for them was awesome.
It was amazing.
And, like, I think because there were so few Transformers, the CGI in this movie was the best in any Transformers movie.
Because, like, they didn't have to focus on, like, fucking 12 Autobots and 30,000
yeah,
Decepticons.
Just to be in the background during an explosion.
That's basically it. They're doing all that. They couldn't,
Well, and then shooting it just behind the camera.
Yeah. What I also found interesting is just, like, how they just, like, got rid of the people. They turned to slime.
What my brain goes to is I bet Travis Knight was like, yeah, then when the Decepticon shoots them, they just explode into blood. And then Paramount's like, we want PG-13.
Oh, okay.
What if they did goo?
Yeah.
It's like, fine, it gets the point across. Like, when I was watching it, I was like, oh, that's just supposed to be blood. Like,
yeah.
That's what I just
Hey, it's
saw.
better than just, like, the Bayverse, where it's just, like, you see a burning corpse and all that. Just, like...
But yeah, overall, really enjoyed Bumblebee. I just
nice.
had some minor pacing issues, but if you want to hear my full thoughts, watch the Let's Talk Movies we did on it.
Yeah. Alright, so...
Aquaman.
Alright. I hated the music. I hated the Pitbull.
The Pitbull
at Reign of Africa Toto thing. I hated that so much. I showed that Marco a week before we're going to see Aquaman. He's just like, why did you ruin this for me?
The Pitbull part sucked.
Oh, God.
If they just played Bless the Rains in Africa, I would have been fine.
That would have been fine, honestly.
Because I smiled when I heard that part, but when I heard Pitbull, I was like, oh.
He's still doing music, though? Apparently.
Right. Well, he's in a musical. Like cartoon animated musical coming out next year, which is weird. It's like called The Uglies or something.
Isn't like Gabriel in that?
Yes, he's in that as well.
Alright.
But in the trailer, there's just a part where there's just a blue sock puppet guy, basically, just with the goatee rapping, and that's Pitbull.
I love Pitbull's new look of 2019. I gotta get used to saying that now, 2019. Because like ever since last year, like 2017, I gotta get used to saying 2018. That's not gonna stick.
Yeah,
and then
weird.
now I'm here just saying, I gotta get used to saying that now.
It's almost like it happens every year.
Yeah, it does. It does. And then like like maybe 2 months now, I just like 2019, guys. Come on, I really fucking hate this joke, guys. Like, why am I keep saying this? It's 2019. It's 2019. You gotta keep it liberish.
But yeah, Aquaman overall, I really enjoyed it. Like, it was a fun movie.
Yeah.
And yeah, sure, there are some minor gripes that you could have with it, but when they said James Wan was directing it, in my head, this is the movie that I was hoping he'd make. What he made. It showed off the diversity of Atlantis, all the little kingdoms. Like, I loved that.
Crab people are real.
That's totally out of the mind of James Wan.
All real.
That kingdom.
They're real!
That was James Wan, like, alright, let me take some of my horror magic and just sprinkle that in there.
I love that, like, whole battle scene.
Yeah.
Like, I love that.
Yeah, and, like, Jason Momoa's Aquaman was great. Justice League, I was like, ooh, I don't know how I feel about this.
I still liked it, even Justice League was kind of, iffy, but just
he
like...
was my least favorite member, because he was a little too much, you dude, bruh, in that movie for me. Yeah. Where he felt grounded. He was a normal person.
I was like, what's up?
So, I was happy about that. Mara was incredible.
I was.
Oh my god. So, like, first off, she was badass. Like, she not only held her own in the fights, the first half of the movie, she saved Aquaman's ass repeatedly.
And that was great. Like, just like, no thank you, just like, no, I got that,
Yeah, she just like, take care of that, take care of that. Oh, you're still talking to your dad? Cool, take care of that. Like,
it's more like, what did you just hear? Something, trident.
Yeah, and then literally just saving Aquaman, not to get spoilery, but in a crucial part that I was like, wow, so that shows her character and the talks they had on the airplane.
Yeah.
Like, oh, some smart people wrote her character. Okay.
Wow, this is
There's
interesting.
consequence to her actions.
Yeah,
and she's aware, and her character...
And she understands pain.
Written well, badass, looked incredible.
Oh, definitely.
Like...
Can I be honest? Just like, with like Aquaman's brother, I can't remember his name. Orm just wearing that fucking gold suit. I was just like, wow, you got a small dick. Like, let's face it, everything's white. You're wearing all gold. Come on, you're hiding something, man. You're hiding something.
I was hoping that he'd make a joke in that moment just about the gold.
Yeah, just like, come on, dude. Like, the whole scene was so douchey, in my opinion. Just like, I love how Momoa was just like, wow, you're an asshole.
Yeah, Orm, in my opinion, was a semi-weak villain.
Yeah.
Black Manta was a very good villain.
I liked him.
The most compelling DC villain.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest.
He was
in the movie 15 minutes.
I feel like he'll be the only part I didn't like was just like the building scene. I hated the music. I feel like they could have done it well for the building scene, in my opinion. Just like something a bit more smoother. You know what I mean? That was just like, let's do hip hop music right now. Right now, you hear me? We're gonna do that right now. I don't care if you're directing this movie. We're gonna do this just my way. That's perfect. And then I didn't get that part. Like, wait, what's with the music? Because for me, the music, it was trying to find who it was for this whole movie. It's
the
just
music
like,
was its own character.
I want to be this one. No.
Like...
I want to be more Tron-like, but I want to be more like, hip hop, upbeat. No. I want to do this.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like, it was juggling on which one it really wants to be. Kind of like, what should I wear for work today? That was my opinion. Yeah,
I thought Black Manta looked awesome.
I
heard
people
people being like, he's stupid.
Gonna look stupid.
He was stupid in the comics. This is badass compared to that.
Trust me, like, I remember people were getting mad when they first saw, like, set designs of just, like, the Black Manta first design of the helmet. Just like, that looks fucking stupid. I hate it.
Have you seen the comics? In the comics, it's like that big. In this movie, it's like here.
He's glad he can make it that. He's glad he can make it that big.
Yeah.
And when Marco told me this, just like in his idea, just like, wow, he probably thought like, I want this on my head. I don't want this as gun. I want this on my head, so I can go laser at people. So I could be like Superman. Ah!
Like on the one hand, I get it. Like, oh yeah, you want to free up your arms so you can use swords and stuff. But at the same time, put them on your shoulders.
No,
like,
he wants it on
if
his
you want
head.
to do that, like, doesn't need to be the eyeballs. Like, yeah, sure, it looks cool, but it's very.
It was part of the building process.
If you can't walk through a door, you got a problem.
Here's what I don't get.
What?
Like,
what don't you get?
Okay, so how come I can't remember her name, but just like she helped Aquaman a lot. I can't remember. Mara. She can breathe. Air.
Yep.
But yet the soldiers can't. Is it because like
they explained it? It was kind of like a maybe I just skipped that elite part. Blood kind of thing, like the royalty, and then the kind of because I know that she can, the Vizier can, and it's like they explain it when they go into that ship that has the air pockets. Only certain bloods and the elite guards don't have that blood, so that's why they thought they were safe.
Okay. Then we saw the Green Goblin.
Yeah.
Wow, you're sure.
It's great to see Willem Dafoe in a superhero movie again.
Yeah,
I'm being honest. Like,
is it bad that I thought he was gonna be a villain again?
Right, like his character.
All right, wait till you betray them. Any moment now. Why aren't you betraying them? Oh, you're a good guy now. That's cool. I think. All right, cool, nice.
Yeah, like when he was announced, I was like, well, that's gonna be a waste of Willem Dafoe. It kind of was, but not really. They used his character well, but for an A-lister kind of like Willem Dafoe, who's like comic booky as all hell. It's like, oh, so this was kind of a mild performance. Like, it was like, yeah, I'll take a paycheck to say these lines. Sure. He didn't go all Green Goblin, like, I'll get you next time, Spider-Man.
Yeah, like impressive! And then just, like, chuck him across, destroying New York and all that.
This was him being like, I'm Willem Dafoe. What's up?
Like, hi there, I'm here to teach you about this. You know, I was Spider-Man's villain once.
But I enjoyed Aquaman. It was a lot of fun.
It was a good movie. Yeah, it's just like, once you sent out that tweet, Marco got a little mad.
How come? What?
It's just how you want.
For reference, my tweet was, I had a lot of fun watching Aquaman. Granted, I really enjoyed Suicide Squad the first time I saw it, so take my opinion however you wish.
Yeah, and then like Marcus is like, I'm gonna write an essay to say why Aquaman is great. Like,
and again, I said that. I just also wanted to bring up the other side of the thing. I enjoyed Suicide Squad, so
I mean, like the way I see it now, I was like gonna go on a full debate. Like, well, you know what, Nick? Just like, no, all right.
Like, I'm not debating Aquaman. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I also just really enjoyed Suicide Squad, which 90% of people hated. So it's like, I just liked both.
I mean, like the only. I don't want to go on a full debate about Suicide Squad because like the music was weird, story was weird, characters were everywhere, they're doing their own shit where they should just like be a team. But yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, DC. I hope they're starting to find their voice. Because right now they've had Wonder Woman be good, Aquaman be good. Yeah. The solo movies look like they're starting to figure it out.
Will Justice League be good?
Yeah, I think that will be kind of the big question.
Yeah, I hope it is because it looks fun.
It's good. I think regardless, it'll be fun.
Yeah.
Even if it's bad, it will be fun. If it's bad, it will be the kind of bad where you're like, oh, that was weird, but I'm still having fun and enjoying myself.
How do you feel? All right, so I know this is more DC stuff, but
okay,
I need to ask. Superman is gone.
You mean Henry Cavill?
Yes,
being the actor.
Yeah.
Well,
is he? I don't know, because my dad told me, then a few other people. But now I want your opinion.
Yeah,
like, do you think he's gone? Or...
I think I talked about it on the JFU podcast, the last one I did in Flagstaff, or if not, I talked about it on the radio show.
You talk about it real quick, and then
basically, what it is, and again, maybe some time has passed since it first broke, and some kind of news has shuffled in about what I'm talking about. So maybe I am saying some new stuff, but. When it first happened, basically, Warner Brothers and Henry Cavill, they had a meeting to talk about Man of Steel 2, where basically, from what it sounds like, Warner Brothers said, yeah, so we're not planning on doing a Man of Steel 2, or at least not anytime soon. And that's kind of like, they were wanting him to mainly be like, but you can cameo in all of these movies. And like, first off, do you realize he'd have to constantly stay in shape for 2 minutes in a movie?
That sounds painful.
Like, fuck you, that's impractical to
ask
of him.
Yeah, that hurts. That sounds painful.
Especially if you're not going to offer him another movie.
It's just like that Jason Momoa thing. Just like how he talked about he was going to be in Batman vs. Superman for like a minute. It's just that sucked. He trained for it, man.
He trained for like 9 months to be in
9 or 6
minute.
months. It's just like, that sucks. He said like...
and his shot was like 90% CGI because he swam to the camera then swam
so he just
away.
Like worked out, got his abs all carried, like butter himself up and oil, and then just... dive right in there just like nothing.
But
like, what the hell?
So Henry Cavill kind of said like, I mean, I don't want to be Superman for cameos. I want to be Superman to tell a good Superman story.
Yeah.
And that's kind of basically where it's at, is where contractually he could be Superman, but he probably won't say yes to any cameos. So unless they offer him a movie, he's pretty much done being
like
Superman.
Like a nice movie role.
Because he wants a Man of Steel 2, because as of Justice League, they figured out Superman, basically. Like, as soon as he was revived and the whole fight scene was over, they made him Boy Scout campy Superman.
Yeah, just keep him like that.
And he's like, great, they found it, so let's do a movie with that Superman. And they're like, So, that's kind of, from last I've heard, where the situation is. Yeah. So, he's not totally out, but he's probably.
Yeah. I mean, the one way they could, like, solve this problem is Flash.
Yeah, which again, Ben Affleck's like, no, I'm fucking done. So
just get someone else.
They lost the 2 A-listers, which in theory, I feel those are the 2 ones that they should nail. Like, Aquaman's awesome, Wonder Woman's awesome, but you can't take the 2 best known ones and make them great.
I mean, who knows? Maybe they could do Justice League without them. Like, it's a thought. It's a thought. I could be wrong. Who knows?
The team built around the Holy Trinity has one of the 3 members of that.
Hey, 4.
Of the Holy Trinity?
Yeah.
They have 4 of the 3 members.
There we got 4. We got, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Shazam. I think he was in there.
I mean, you're right. Shazam could basically be
Flash.
The new Superman.
They could be fighting. They could be fighting The Rock. All I care.
If I'm being honest, I would prefer DC just do solo movies.
Yeah.
Because I don't, and that could be how they separate themselves from Marvel.
Yeah.
If they just only do solo movies, basically takes the Marvel formula they started out with, like Captain America movie. There's a cameo at the end of Nick Fury.
Yeah.
Iron Man, Nick Fury cameo. And basically they did it for, 5 movies?
Yeah.
And then did the Avengers? What if DC just did it for, 12 or 15? And then
until
did
Doomsday
something.
Comes. I'm here.
He already came, technically.
Oh, he did.
We already got that.
We did?
Yep. They busted their Doomsday load already.
Oh, they did? Damn.
But, I feel like if they just focused on solo movies. No, that was, he did that and then he's like, alright, I need 30 minutes. So it's like...
He needs 30 minutes. I need 30 years. Hold up, give me a minute. Come back when it comes to like 4 different Wonder Womans or just like 50 different Aquaman.
But like, I think that would be the cooler approach, because then they can bring in whoever they want. Like, if they just do like, here's the Wonder Woman movie, and then just don't do it, like they wait to bring people in mesh until they have an established character roster. So it's like, Aquaman movie, people like it, cool, we'll keep him. Wonder Woman movie, cool, people keep him, and they just keep doing that, and then they can just bring in whatever actors they want and say like, hey, we'll offer you this one movie. If it does well, we'll make a sequel with it. Instead of like, we need you to sign a 9-picture deal. Because a lot of actors are like, well, no, I don't want to lock up that much of my time. But if you just offer them one movie, that's how they got Joaquin Phoenix after all.
Yeah.
You could get access to a lot of great actors.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then the ones that did really well, you bring into a crossover movie. Like a Justice League or a Suicide Squad thing. Like, could you imagine if the new Joker, like if... Let's take out all the team-up movies.
Oh, fuck,
like,
I
if
forgot
it's just Man of Steel, no Batman v Superman, no Justice League, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, then Shazam coming out, no
Flash,
Suicide
maybe.
Squad, then whenever Flash comes out, yeah.
Flash.
But then they could have this Joker movie come out, and if it does really well, they could say, great, when we do a crossover, this will be the Joker. And if not, they say, okay, this was a standalone Joker. Because now they've already busted their load of, like, we have a Joker, it's Jared Leto, and people don't like it.
And you hate him? Okay, we never liked him either.
Crap. Because, like,
from across the table.
Now they're in a pickle.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that's why I think maybe if they just start out, focus on the solo movies, nail those. Once you're getting a consistent, like, people are excited and love them, then you can do a crossover. And then you can pick and choose, because then if actors say, no, I don't want to come back, cool, just write a script that doesn't have that character in them. Like, if they're in this situation, and they didn't already introduce the Joker, they can be like, cool, we'll introduce this one. If people don't like Joaquin Phoenix, they recast a Joker and put that one in a crossover. But that's my thoughts there. Like,
alright,
I just hope they focus on the solo movies.
Yeah. I mean, maybe they will, who knows? Maybe depending on the direction they take. Cause
yeah.
Right.
Jeff Johns, he's a great comic book writer. I think he's, though, still getting the hang of running DC.
Yeah. But till then, we'll figure out what happens.
Yeah.
So, is there anything else you'd like to talk about before we wrap this up?
So one thing that we kind of briefly discussed beforehand, Jake Paul is in the news once again.
Oh, shit. Okay, well, it's not Logan Paul this time with the Suicide Forest, since it has been a year now.
Yep.
I thought he was going to do a reunion thing. You know, he goes back to the forest. It's like, oh, I'm sorry, and he hugs the dead body. Just like, it's emotionally, and then...
It's just a skeleton, then.
What do you think? I was going to say he hugs another random dead body.
Oh, it's like the same one.
What?
It's
No,
like,
no, he's just
sorry.
fine. No, they put that, they...
Breaks the skeleton, there's a new thing.
No, like, I heard
around.
more about that body. They just, like, you know, put, like, you know, they properly buried it and all that. And they just, like, you know, I was going to say he found another random dead body and just hugs it.
But anyway, so
I'm
Jake.
sorry.
Jake.
He has his series again on YouTube. Check it out. It's shit.
But anyway, so going along with the Jake Paul thing.
Yeah, Jake Paul. So, finally happened. His views are going down. It's been going down for a while, actually. It's been at, like, you know, 800,000 or 1 million.
Mm-hmm. That's
pretty much it.
Well, the mystery box thing is kind of the more scandally side, because views going down. Everyone has kind of up and low points on YouTube.
But for him, this is more like a...
I mean...
No.
He's living in a multi-million-dollar mansion.
See, that's a problem.
Like,
How's
he has hundreds of millions of dollars worth of property stuff. I don't think money's a concern.
Who knows?
Or views.
Or maybe he's just greedy.
But also, well, yes, but...
Yeah, see.
The mystery box thing is a thing that's my kind of current issue. So he recently did a sponsored video for the thing called mystery boxes. And basically what it is it's a website where they have these actual kind of boxes that you virtually buy. And it's like, here's a shoe crate. And it's basically gambling. So you'll pay $100. It will spin a thing. It'll be like, you get either these $200 pairs of shoes or, you know,
$50.
A $5 ticket thing.
Oh, that is fucking shit. That is like...
And it's like, on their website, it's a scam, by the way. If you know how gambling works, this is that, only dirtier. Because there's one thing that you could win a $250 million house in LA.
just think about the taxes.
It's like I know that's the thing.
I think
people.
about the taxes.
I wouldn't want to win that.
I
the
don't want
property
that.
tax.
I gotta pay for that shit with my own pocket.
But like, it's like the worst part is most of the boxes. There are some $15 ones and all that are like $100, $250, $300, and $10. Jake Paul. He did. Rice Gum. They did a sponsored video about it where they were promoting gambling to their kid audience.
That sounds horrible.
Now, this isn't a new thing for YouTube. There's the whole Syndicate T-Martin CSGO Lotto thing that happened. But I thought we moved past it.
Yeah, I thought we really...
You shouldn't promote gambling.
Yeah, I feel like... Because here's the thing. It's a kid's audience, and you're sending them a message like, hey kids, gambling's fun. Try it out. It's fun. Get your parents' credit card right now. What's the back numbers to it? And
right, because again...
Sorry.
Jake Paul, in his video, he spent like $10,000 on the website.
Yeah, I saw that. Just
so it's like, A, he didn't get great results even spending that kind of money, but B, he really hyped it up, the website. And it's something that Shane's documentary, I think, really showed, is that it did a good job of making you understand Jake as a person. But one thing that is very clear from that I think is relevant here is that I don't think Jake understands the responsibility of having a kid audience.
Yeah.
He doesn't see a difference between having a kid audience and adult audience other than don't curse.
I mean, like, for fuck's sake, he has, like, some weird fish animated character, too.
I actually don't know about that.
Yeah, apparently, like, yeah. I heard about this on Nerd City and all that. Mostly how, like, how he's trying to, like, get the kid audience, even there's, like, babies in the Team 10 and all that.
There is
and
many
kids
Jake
and
Paul.
all that. Yeah. And how he just, like, screams at the babies and all that. Trust me. And there's even, like, this weird sidekick of, like, animated, and it's really crappy.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, just like, hey, nice spell, what'd you say? And then just... But he acts retarded and idiotic and just, like, goes all the way and just, like, chases it like a dummy he is. And soon he'll be putting on a Spider-Man costume and an Elsa thing, and sooner or later he'll be the king of that, too.
Yeah, but I really...
That's what I think.
It's just kind of worrying that, again, he's got, 18 to 20 million subscribers?
Yeah, that's about right.
Like, and again, vast majority, if not all, kids. And it's like, to put out a sponsored video, because again, lottery things, they'll pay you a lot to do a sponsored video. Like, a lot. He could have, I mean, he's talking about he gets $6 million sponsor, or not 6 million, six-figure sponsor offers. And I'm guessing a lottery thing, they'd pay really big bucks to get him to sponsor it.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's like, it's one of those things where I think it's yes, money is a huge factor in why he did it. But then also, I just don't think he understands having a kid audience.
He does not.
Also, another thing from the documentary series, which I don't want to really dive into this because it's not my place, but it showed that his childhood was very abnormal. And I feel like that plays a role in him not understanding what it's really like to have a childhood. Yeah,
like, you gotta consider, he's been on YouTube for, like, a long time. Like, going back to when he was, like... Going back when he was, like, 14 or something, trust me. Like, Nerd City really explained in depth of, like, his YouTube channel and just, like, how he was on there and how...
Vine was a huge thing for
Vine
him.
Vine was a start for him.
YouTube was a mini thing at first, then Vine was the big, and then YouTube
went back and went it big, and then he also talked about just, like, how his shirts were just, like, stolen and just, like, JPEG, if you change one thing, you can make a shirt out of it. Here's how. I'll teach you a tutorial how to do it. No, just watch Nerd City.
It's, again, so I think it's the kid aspect.
Yeah.
That's kind of the problem with
See, if you make it hyped up and just, like, if you got, like, a hyped up person to just, like, fully do it, kids will get interested.
That video, he's just, like, he normally has a lot of high energy. There are some odd moments in that video. Yeah, there is some odd moments.
Like, guys, I'm gonna get laid right now. Let's watch.
Like, just... I'm pretty energized in videos, but he's just, like, on a whole nother level.
He's on, like, he's
on something.
He's on another dimension right now. What are you talking about? He just sees dollar signs when he sees kids. Just like ka-ching, 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 ka-ching. That's it. Like, I'm making money off
and
you guys.
I feel like, again, on some level he does care about them to an extent, though. He sees them as money, but even, I don't think he doesn't see them as kids, regardless.
Yeah.
Like even if he sees them, he also sees them as money and people who support him. Because I think he does care about the loyalty side.
Does it sort of like only the true fans?
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. But I think it's either way, it's money, loyalty. Not really kids.
His dad
his dad's the problem.
His dad did that too. Basically, like the true fans and all that. Even with Daddy,
with
Daddy 05, he's been saying like the true fans, which he's no longer part of the YouTube, which is another mess I don't want to get into. But just like
YouTube deleted his channel finally,
and then like his sons made one, which went down too. But then like another one happened. Where, he had to make a video on Instagram. Basically, he's not part of that channel. His grandparents are in charge of it. He has no passwords, none of that. Yeah, exactly. I just think it's that. But just like, maybe he's telling the truth, maybe he's not. I don't know. He's kind of an asshole. But to the point of Jake Paul.
What a way to start off the year. Though.
Yeah, what a way to start off the year.
With your party, my dog fiasco, Jake Paul. Like, man, what a...
Nothing has
2019.
Changed. Nothing really changed, really. Maybe more random stories. Maybe... Well, this is a new setup now. Like, I'm like hacking to the mainframe. I'm trying to figure out if Trump's gonna build that wall or not. But just like, hey, who knows? Who knows?
Well, hey, I'm just saying, if he went the tourist route.
Yeah. Well, I think that'll have to do for this podcast, honestly. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you had a wonderful New Year's party or something. Who knows? Hope you guys have a wonderful year this time. And hey, who knows? Maybe we'll get like, maybe you'll get something out of this podcast. I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure at this point. Maybe you'll get like, anything. Maybe like something. I don't know.
What a hard hitting ending.
Yeah, it's hard ending.
Really the exclamation point to make people subscribe.
Maybe more Uno shit. I don't know. We'll see you next time.
Yep. Take care.